Jai Hind student, today we are going to discuss the another topic, that is globalization. Globalization refers to growing economic interdependence of country worldwide through the cross-border and transaction in goods and services. International capital flow also through the more rapid and widespread diffusions of technology. In other words, we can say that globalization means unification or integration of domestic economic with the rest of the world through the trade, capital, technological flow. And the process of globalization is continuous process, and it began just after the end of the Second World War with the establishment of the international institute like IMF, World Bank, GATT, etc. But it was accelerated after the formation of WTO. The component for globalization is reduce of trade barriers to permit free flow of the goods across the national frontier and free flow of capital among nation states, like no restriction on the foreign investment, free flow of technology, and free movement of labor among different countries of the world. Here are the policy strategy promoting globalization of the Indian economy. Missed first, increase in equity limit of foreign investment. Equity limit of foreign capital investment has been raised from the 40%. It now range between 51 to 100% in 47 high priority industry. Foreign direct investment to extent of 100% has been allowed without any restriction and red tapeism. Next, partial convertibility. To achieve the objective of globalization, the partial convertibility of Indian rupees have been allowed for the following transaction: import and export of goods and services, payment of the interest, dividend on investment, and to meet the family expenses. It is called the partial convertibility because it does not cover capital transaction. Partial convertibility refer to the sale and purchase of foreign currency at the market price. Next, long-term trade policy. It conformity with the economic reform, foreign trade policy is enforced for a longer durations, and it is liable policy. Under this policy, all restriction and control on foreign trade have been removed. Open competition is increased, and bearing some specific goods, most goods are trade free of restrictions. Next, reduction in tariff. In order to increase the competitiveness, tariff barrier have been withdrawn on most of the goods trade between India and rest of the world. And last, withdrawal of quantitative restrictions. Since 2001, the quantitative restriction on the import item have been totally withdrawn. This is conformity with the Indian commitment to the WTO. To advocate of globalization from developed countries, limited of the definitions of globalization only to the three components, that is trade flow, capital flow, and technological flow. WTO and other international organizations also support this view, but many economists from the developing worldwide believe that this definition is incomplete and unhindered movement of labor should also be included in it. India is fast growing economic, and the economic political stability have also contribute to its emergence as an important outsourcing destinations. And outsourcing not only help in generating employment opportunity in the country but also contribute to the GDP, foreign exchange reserve of our country. And however, there were the raised in developed nations like USA that outsourcing result in the job loss of job in the favor of developing countries. So, at the international level, it is a process of bringing the world economy and socially closer to each other in a manner such that each country become a element of global growth. Thank you.